Yeah, so keep managing your airspeed.
Yep.
Scan for everything. Double check. Make sure you're not in a turn or anything.
Yep.
The attitude's going to tell you everything about what's going to happen next.
And we can go nice and gradually to the.
Okay, so don't get stuck in a turn though. You just want small adjustments, because if you put a little bit of turn in and you leave it there, you're going to stay in a constant, some kind of a shallow constant rate turn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, today we're going to run through basically refreshing all of our instrument things. But yeah, we've already got all of our before takeoff or before taxi checklist done and all that jazz. We've already done our instrument check, all that's good. So yeah, let's do our craft clearance. We can go, yeah, we're gonna mix that up a little bit, slightly.
Just clear it, just
yeah. Yeah, so thrust 555, you are cleared to Texarkana via on departure, fly runway heading. Expect radar vectors to the Garland 6, Texarkana transition, and direct. Climb maintain 2000, expect 3000, 10 minutes. Departure frequency 124.3 and squawk 0342.
Alright, so we are cleared to Tango X-ray Kilo. On departure, fly runway heading, expecting radar vectors on the Garland 6 departure, and then TXK transition, and then direct. Fly 2000, expect 3000, 10 minutes after, and then frequency 124.3, squawk 0342.
Read back correct.
Alright, so let's start with the code. So 0342. Go ahead and get the departure. And then TXK transition.
There you go.
So we would want to activate this leg here.
Yep.
And then just reviewing the plate. So Texarkana. So we would fly, let's see, on the 07.
You already did your run up and all that before.
Okay. Cool.
Takeoff checklist and everything, and then they told you thrust 555, fly runway heading 16, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading 16, clear for takeoff. Thrust 555. So on the runway, and goes around the floor, full throttle. Gauge is green, airspeed alive.
Make sure you start your timer.
There we go. So you could just add a few seconds to that. Should have been to 60.
All right.
So we can go ahead and get autopilot. So heading, altitude, flight level change.
Thrust 555 over to Lone Star departure.
Over to departure, thrust 555. So I'll go ahead and switch the frequency, and then I would also make the call. Autopilot did not like 76. So I would make the call to Lone Star. Let's say Lone Star departure, thrust 555 at 1500, climb 2000 with you.
Thrust 555, turn left heading 100 to intercept, and main 2000 for now.
Left heading 100 to intercept, maintain 2000, thrust 555. So just my standard rate.
There you go, yeah,
There's
good.
2000.
Good job on the standard rate turn.
Next. shot it just there. 0, 0. Altitude's at 4,000.
Oh, you can stay at 2.
It just shot us up to 4.
What did?
I'm at 4.
Oh, Lord.
I was like, well, we just gained 2,000 feet.
What is it doing?
I didn't do that. I was
It
right
just
at,
changed our pressure.
yeah, I was right at 2, and then it shot me up.
3172. You're not actually that high.
Yep.
So don't go down.
Okay. Let's see if it works now. It's 2,000.
There you go. That's where you're really at.
Okay. And then we would also do our cruise checklist. So we just have to make sure. Not too much. And then let's see, landing light, fuel pump. It's different in the step. These would be fuel pumps, right?
Yeah, it's okay. Not a huge deal there.
Maybe I'll keep those on.
Yeah, it's gonna drive us nuts if you do. If you turn them off. Okay.
That's some engine roughness with the fuel
Yeah,
pumps
right.
off.
Okay.
Cool.
Thrust 555, climb maintain 3000.
I'm maintaining 3,000 thrust 555. So there's 3,000, flight level change, and I'll go full power right here. I'm gonna have to hand fly because it doesn't like autopilot.
Okay, so then let's go through situation. All right. I hope if I do this, it doesn't default that pressure again. Okay.
Still looks good.
So what happened?
So we would have a GPS failure here.
Okay. Now what
so-
are we gonna do?
Well, so we can use our set nav 1 and nav 2 for the navigation.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so let's see, we would switch over. So this would be our first one. We just want to intercept others 3,000 right there.
There you go.
3,000. And we also got the clearance to intercept as well. Maybe bump the power up a little bit. But we should be able to switch to nav here, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, well, we don't have autopilot activated. So we go VOR, altitude is at 3,000. So that should set us up.
Cool. Good. And so what's your first point along this route?
So the first point would be Tris right
Okay.
here.
How do you know you're there?
So
With
we
us
know-
having a GPS failure?
Yeah, so we know based on this bearing pointer. So we're looking for the 182 radial. So once I believe the bottom of this, once the bottom of this lines up with 182, we would know that we're there.
Yeah, exactly.
And we could also switch to heading mode, check nav 2 as well.
Yeah,
But
good.
it's just easier to live there.
Good. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna give you GPS back. Let's say that, I don't know, you were given some kind of a weather scenario, that there was weather on your course that you needed, you couldn't really get around, and we wanted to divert to McKinney.
Okay.
So you chose to divert to McKinney,
Okay.
and they told you to expect the ILS 418.
Okay. Let's see. So we would first off start by getting McKinney. Let's see. ski TKI. So there's TKI.
Thrust 555, direct jibbing.
Oh wait, direct jibbing thrust 555. So it actually go. I might have been set up. So
What'd you do?
Well, let's see. So I had.
Yeah.
TKI.
So whenever if you're using your nav.
I don't want to be in nav.
Yeah. If you use.
So I'm on heading mode right here.
If you're using your nav, whenever you switch that. Just go to procedure and plug in the approach so that because if you go direct to, it's going to take over with that nav and it's going to switch it over to fly direct to it. You don't want to do that, right? Because they didn't tell you anything yet until just now whenever I said direct JPEG, right?
Okay, so we would still want to be on nav 1 under nav and then go procedure, select approach.
So doing it that way, it's not going to start flying you direct there.
Gotcha.
Right. Which actually, in this way, on the VOR, it's going to kick that off and flash yellow at you.
Okay.
But yeah, either way, if you were flying using GPS to a direct to a point, and then they told you to expect something else, if you start plugging it in that way, it's going to take over. If one was a GPS and the other was GPS, it's going to kick the first one off.
Okay.
Even if they told you just to expect the other one, that's not saying, hey, fly there, right? So you don't want to change it yet because they didn't tell you to do anything different. They just told you to expect it.
Okay. And
so yeah, in that case, you could put heading mode if it was going to kick it over.
If it kicked it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. It was a ILS.
Yep.
Correct. So ILS, and then it was direct JPEG as well. And then we would go ahead and activate that.
Okay.
So direct JPEG. So since we got the clearance to fly to direct to JPEG, we would switch to heading mode and now go back to GPS to get to JPEG. Is that correct?
They haven't cleared you yet, but they did say direct JPEG, so you can jump over to nav mode.
Nav. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we're.
But you've got to be on GPS to fly direct JPEG, right?
Yeah. So would we go back to heading just to maintain that and then flip over?
Either way, it doesn't matter because you're going to go direct JPEG anyway.
Oh, okay. So we would go here.
And then I give you a new direct inner line because now that one's behind you.
Yep. So direct.
There you go.
There.
And then check your autopilot. There you go, yeah. Cool, now it's going to intercept that line that it made you and fly direct to JPEG, right?
Okay, so we're pretty much heading a little bit at an angle, but I guess once we get established, we'll have to do that procedure turn to get back on, because we're flying at this angle right now. So once we intercept, we'll have to do procedure turn out to the right and then back to the left to get lined up. So we would also start with obtaining our weather. So I'll get 119.925. I should put that in this one. Column 2.
Okay.
1925. So we just switch that over, get the weather. We don't actually have to do that, right?
No, you're okay.
And then we would also get McKinney's tower on standby as well. So 118.825. Oh yeah, we're actually way closer now. Okay.
Yeah.
We're cruising.
I slid you down a little bit.
1.825 right there. So we started with our weather information. We're just verifying that everything looks good. We do have the proper radio frequency set up. Environment, so we would go ahead and brief. So dates are valid. ILS localizer 18. It's McKinney. And let's see, the localizer DMU would be 109.9. 5, and we got that up here. Approach course will be 179. We're flying over Jibbig for that procedure turn, so we'll double check that coming back in. We can also check on the flight plan, correct? So yeah, 179 right there.
Okay. Throw us 555. Direct Jibbig. Maintain 3,000 until Jibbig, and you are cleared for the full procedure ILS 18.
Fly direct Jibbig, maintain 3,000 over Jibbig, clear for the ILS 18, thrust 555.
Cool. So that's going to tell you procedure turn, right?
Yep. Yeah, so we got that clearance.
So then before you get there, I would make sure that you're good on that, like knowing when you can descend and when to turn and all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so once we get to Jibbig, we would time it out for a minute. So here, I guess we can reset that real quick. But we have that ready. On the procedure turn, once we get there, 3 miles a minute, and then we'll switch to heading mode, fly 224 for a minute, and then make a left turn back into intercept.
Okay. Yeah, so this procedure turn, as far as autopilot goes on the sim, is calculated a little differently. So we're just going to do it manually, like you say, on the heading mode, because it's going to try to start turning you as soon as you pass Jibbig. So whenever you pass Jibbig, just punch it to heading mode, or get to Jibbig, pass heading, or hitting the heading mode, and then we'll do all the timing and everything.
And it would actually, I think I messed that up. I think it would be 044 initially.
Yeah, 044 out.
044 and then 224 to intercept.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you're almost a mile and a half. When can you descend?
Well, so we would still have to be above 3,000 here once we're established on the approach course. Or can we start the descent?
Yeah, so as soon as you pass Jibbig, you're basically, getting into that procedure turn. So then you just have to be 2,400 or above.
And we're there right now, so we would have to go
heading, start your timer.
Start the timer, yeah. Cool. So I guess while we're waiting, so we would finish up briefing the plate.
So that's on your direct line. So that heading mode you got was on that direct to Jibbig. So you want to fly outbound. So you need to be 360 or technically 359.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You see that course going away from it?
because we're going at an angle
Yeah.
right here. Okay. Cool. So 359 right there. Would we have to go another minute here, probably, since we were kind of going at that?
No, that's okay. Just make sure you watch it for those little details. But
Yeah.
it wasn't quite as obvious, but if you were more offset, it would be more obvious. But we were just like 10 degrees off or whatever. So make sure you watch for that. But now we can drop down to 2,400 because we're past Jibbig, right?
Yep.
We're getting established into the procedure turn. And it can just be descending while we're doing the turn and everything.
500. There's a minute as well.
Okay.
So now we can make a left turn to 22.
Right turn.
Oh, right turn.
Yeah, 044, right? You got to do the turn to the right, so you can turn back to the left for your intercept.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'll stay on the side of the course that the barb is on, right?
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I had that backwards. So 044.
And you're doing that
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
minute, so you can restart your timer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go. You're not ticking. One more time.
What?
There you go.
There we go. Still register. Yeah, I just missed that one step.
Yeah.
So that was the minute, and then left turn 224.
Yep. Just to re-intercept.
Yeah, that's right. Skip the step. So getting a little fast so we can pull some power. Okay, so we're getting back on course. Once we're established, so 2,400, we can slowly start descending down to 2,100, which is our final approach course, or final approach point. at JPEG, so we'll have to be at or above 2,100. Once we're there, we can descend down. We do have a step down just for the localizer, though. Step down for the localizer, but for the ILS, we're coming up on that minute as well. So now we can start that left turn 224. And then we can also switch our data over, correct?
Yeah, good.
And then we're still in heading mode, so we don't have to worry about it. I just like to kind of inch it over too, because I know like if you put it, or if you make like an abrupt change in the heading, it could misread it. So I just kind of inch it over. So there's 224.
Okay. And we want to stay ahead of the plane. What else are we thinking next?
Then we can also do our descent before landing. So 5 miles out, I'll go make sure ridge, everything's up, and then I would check the fuel as well.
Cool. Make sure you pull out your checklist whenever you're doing that stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. So before landing, got our weather overhead switches, make sure it's ridge.
Cool.
Minimums as well. That's an important one. So minimums.
Yeah, see, so that kind of helps you there.
Yep.
That's a perfect example of why we use a checklist as a checklist.
So 776. And once that starts coming in, we can switch to approach mode as well.
Yeah, because we've already been cleared, right?
Yep. We can turn a little fast.
Okay, so what else is going on?
Okay, so we also got a let's see. Well, it's reading localizer only. Let me see. So localizer only. So we would have to switch it to an MDA. So we lost that vertical guidance. Correct.
So why are you switching to an MDA? You got a glide slope right there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that was wrong.
Yeah. So what's your altitude on the way in?
Altitude. Oh. Okay, so we can descend down to 2,100.
Yeah. As soon as you're established, that needle comes alive and it's coming in, you can descend down. If there's another altitude, you can go down to.
Gotcha,
Okay, what else are we looking for? Gotta stay ahead of the plane.
Yeah, so we're also coming up on about 1 mile out. So we knocked out our checklist, and then we can configure once we are 1 mile out.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep slowing us down just to try to
Good.
take away some of that airspeed.
Yeah, because with you descending, it's gonna be harder to bleed that airspeed off.
Yeah. So there's 102, so I'm gonna go first notch of flaps. And I'm probably gonna have to bump up that power just to catch 90. Probably, and also just make note of where that power is at. Maybe a tiny bit more. There's a marker.
Cool. Yeah, outer marker shows it right there next to the top left of your altimeter.
Alright, cool. So we're past JPEG, so we're still descending. Also, our or missed approach procedure. Climbing up to 1,500, climbing left turns 2,400, heading 360. Maverick radial 042 and Holden Bridge.
Okay.
Alright, so we have a adverse failure.
Okay, so small adjustments, right?
Yep.
So scan to your attitude.
So we would
So
want that nose.
yeah, your
to keep coming
airspeed
in.
was dropping off because your nose came up, right?
Yeah. So we still want that nose coming down just because that glide slope.
Yeah, so keep managing your airspeed.
Yep.
Scan for everything, double check, make sure you're not in a turn or anything.
Yep.
The attitude's gonna tell you everything about what's gonna happen next.
And we can go nice and gradually to the.
Okay, so don't get stuck in a turn though.
Yep.
You just want small
Yes,
adjustments because if you put a little bit of turn in and you leave it there, you're gonna stay in a constant, some kind of a shallow constant rate turn.
Yeah. What's that airspeed?
Okay, start rolling out of your turn. You're still in a turn. You see it?
Yeah. I was just doing that to line back up. But
Yeah, but you
there's
don't need
just
to
too much
stay in a
over it.
turn. You're going to change your heading by just turning them for a little bit, then
Yeah.
get them level, and then you can bring them back. Right. So scan here to know what your inbound course is, because now you're over on a 190. That's why you're going to shoot to the other side of that localizer.
Oh, okay.
So turn it back to the left. Just offset like 5 or 10 degrees.
And then it's also MPA, so we'll probably have to give a miss at 9.
Okay.
Or we can level off.
Okay, so get out of that turn.
Yeah.
There you
that's
go.
ours.
Level the wings. There you go. Let's try to get that
Yeah, just make sure.
glide slope back in check.
Don't get too
Smaller adjustments to capture it.
Okay.
That localizer is starting to come back in barely.
Yeah.
Just leave it on that heading. Once it starts coming within the first dot, I'd start slowly turning it back to the right.
We're still. Yeah, so we broke the MPA just a little bit.
Well, you're on a DA, right? You've still got your glide slope and your localizer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I switched to NDA.
Okay, so you're crossing over your localizer. Got to scan back to your compass
Okay.
because you should have a 179 inbound course.
Yeah.
Is what's going to help you keep it. So you're still more over on the 170. That's why you shot back to the left of it. So turn to the right. Got to scan for your attitude and back to your compass.
There's a 776, so we would go miss.
There you go.
A little low again. So climbing up to 1,500.
Okay. What's your 5 C's?
Cram, clean, climb, and then we would hit the toggle button and then also make the radio call.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to give you this bag. Kind of want to move you. Be careful on the trim or it'll go out of whack on you.
Yeah, the trim. I was
It's
kind
really
of fighting.
super touchy.
So now we're making that climbing turn. It's 2,400 heading 360.
Okay, so put it on a 360, put it on autopilot. I'm going to move you.
Okay.
And then set up for the RNAV 418.
Okay. So 360. Alright, cool. So it was RNAV for
Yeah, 18.
18. Okay. Once again, so we would just brief the plate. So dates look good. RNAV, GPS runway 18. Approach course 179. Oh, we gotta get that going.
Yeah, so don't forget,
Start.
like your GPS earlier, and then your AHRS and everything. Don't forget to simulate calling that up and reporting those failures, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. And we would be getting vectors here
Okay.
as well. And then we could. I guess it depends on the call, but. go
Yeah, I mean
ahead.
you're on heading right. They're giving you vectors, so
Yeah.
they told you 360.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so approach course 179, so we can check that.
Thrust 555, descend maintain 2,300.
Descend and maintain 2,300, thrust 555. 2,300. Alright, so Cody will be our final approach fix at or above 2,300. And then we can descend down. We have a step down for LNAV only at 1420. Our VDP will be 0.9 nautical miles to the runway. That would just be recommended to go missed if we're not visual.
Okay. Thrust 555, turn left heading 270.
Left heading 270, thrust 555. Then we also have a decision altitude at 776. This approach procedure will be climbing runway heading up to 3,000 and hold at 1.
Thrust 555, turn left heading 210 to intercept, maintain 2,300 until established, clear for the RNAV 18 beginning.
210 to intercept, maintain 2,300, clear for the RNAV 18 until we can eat this 555.
Cool.
So 210 to intercept. And then once it starts coming in, that's when we can go approach mode there.
Yeah, you can hit it as soon as you're cleared.
That would
You
still
just have to
work.
wait till they
Okay,
tell
that's
you
nice.
that you're cleared.
Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah, because it's not going to do anything until it intercepts either the lateral or vertical guidance, right?
But it's still giving us a standby right there.
Yeah. So basically, just so that I don't forget to activate it, as soon as I hear that I'm cleared, I go ahead and hit it.
Yep.
Because the only thing that it's going to start doing is put it in the background and standby to look for it. And then once it sees it, then it'll activate it like it just did that lateral guidance for your GPS, right?
And then we would also go descent before landing as well. Like you said, everything's mixture's fully rich. You can also go ahead and get the minimum set, which would be 920.
I thought you said it said 776.
Oh yeah, my bad. 776, my bad. Which we're already set. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go 780, just 4 feet above.
Okay.
It's round numbers. So 3 miles out, we know we're 1 mile out. Let's see. So we had. Just be GPS failure, or no, it wouldn't be GPS failure, loss failure.
Yeah.
So now we would switch to LNAV, which would
Okay.
be 920
Cool.
on the minimums. It's 920 there.
Okay.
So we only had that lateral navigation. So once we cross Cody, we would just go vertical speed. Still go down. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you've got, what are you on? You're on LNAV, right?
Yeah.
So LNAV is just saying you don't have any vertical guidance, right?
Yeah.
So that you just have to go with that normal descent rate, kind of in that 500-700 area.
So would we have to switch to, or does it automatically switch to nav mode? So if we're on so if we click approach, obviously that gives us lateral and vertical guidance,
Mhm.
but it's switching us to nav. So once we intercept,
Yeah, because it
now we
sees
have to-
that it doesn't have vertical anymore, right?
Gotcha.
So yeah, now if you, regardless of, because it's not going to see anything to capture,
Yeah.
then you've got to hit the vertical speed or it's not going to do anything on the descent.
Start to configure as well, so we can bump up some of that power just to catch 90. That's pretty good right there. So we're 0.5, so we just switch. So now we can go vertical speed. It is not letting me go vertical speed. Oh, there we go. 500 to 700 feet per minute as well.
Okay.
I had to click it like 5 times.
Yeah, so what happened on your vertical speed?
Oh, yeah.
It's gone, right?
Yeah. Oh,
It's because
okay.
you didn't
Still
change
not
your altitude,
Oh,
your bugged
altitude.
altitude.
Oh.
So you tried to tell it to go down, but it was already at what you had bugged, so you've got to change your altitude you want it to go to, then
Gotcha.
vertical speed down.
Yeah, so we're probably going to be high, so I'm going to go...
Yeah,
700
slightly
feet
more
per
aggressive
minute.
on it.
Yeah, my bad. We would probably level off at 800 as well. We can pull some of the power too. We do also have that step down as well that we would have to. Okay, so autopilot.
Yeah, so now we just hand fly that same descent rate that you were trying to do, right?
Yep. So this kind of puts so much trim. So about 700 right there. And we're already past that step down as well. So we're probably going to be, actually I know we're going to be really high.
Okay.
Just because I didn't initially have that vertical speed or the altitude set probably. Still pretty fast too, so we can pull some more of the power. Keep the nose coming down. So that would be our best. Or wait, no, we're at.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
Yeah, no, that was a step down.
You still got 2.5 miles almost.
Okay, yeah, so we're past the step down here.
Yeah, good job on your lateral tracking, your lateral guidance. Good job there. Keep that dialed in. Small adjustments. Airspeed looks good at 93.
Descending pretty quick, so we can maybe slow down just a little bit.
So you've got an MDA, right?
Yep. So we'll have to level off at. I'm gonna level off at 800, tiny bit above. Whoa.
Yeah, they're 920 now, right?
Yeah, never mind. So I'll level off at like 950, 960. So there's about 960 right there.
Just to
we'll
stay
go
ahead of it so you don't bust.
Yep.
There you go. Good, right on the line. Give yourself a little buffer so you're not just drifting below and busting.
Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, wind's throwing me off a little bit. So, it just shot us up to 3,000, but okay, so now we're visual. And
we know that we're below the 900
yeah, we're not
so you can descend to land, right?
Yep.
So we don't need all that power in.
Yep.
We're trying to descend. Pull it out. And then you can do your VFR approach, whatever you need to do. If you need to slow down the airplane, you can have more flaps or whatever.
I would definitely go at least 1, probably 2, just since we're high. Still pitching for 70 on that trim. See how this landing is in the sim.
We're gonna go full stop.
Alright. Oh, nope. Bounced a little bit.
Yeah,
Or maybe not. I couldn't tell. Nice break.
That's all she wrote.
Cool.
All right, let's let them have it.